Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be deep diving into the similarities and what I'd say references to other popular games in Police Zombies RNG. Now before we get into the video, I do want to put a little disclaimer here. This is all not actually confirmed by neither one of the devs. I'm just saying this because I found them to be similar and I do want to share these similarities and references I've seen through many games that I've played. So don't go to the Discord and start saying you guys copied this or you guys copied that, because that's just not true. Now for those who are watching the video who aren't familiar with what Police is, I'll give you a quick rundown of what the game is. Police is a wave-based zombie shooter with multiple RNG aspects in the game that are key to progressing and satisfying to go through. You can get new rarity guns and pets, with the pets giving boosts, and depending on what quality the pet is, say it's a poor, you'll have 1 boost, great, you'll have 2. And the highest and hardest being Omega with 5, so it's kind of like you'll have damage, stamina, health. You kind of get what it is. There's only 6 stats in total. It's worth a try if you're into zombie games and want something refreshing or a game to just entertain you. Now let's move on to the first game that has similarities to Police. One a lot of people compare the game to, and I've seen many fans of this franchise actually playing this game. If you couldn't guess by the hinting and it being first, it is Call of Duty. Now, I'm not going to be talking about the zombies, but rather the perks and the upgrade weapon machine found in, the zombies mode first. Call of Duty Zombies is well known for having perks and a pack-a-punch machine inside of the game on every map starting in Verrucht. Yes, I know the zombie stuff, it's common ball, and I've been a fan for as long as I've even had eyeballs in my head, which was before time had a name, by the way. There are differences between the perks in Call of Duty and the perks in Police, and we will get into that, but first, let's name all the perks in Police, removed and not removed. Even a one just lost to time. The perks are Health Perk, Wicked Grenade, Speed Perk, Ammo Perk, Deadshot, Double Mag, Gas Mask, Double Bullet, and an unreleased perk never seen in the game, which is just lost media completely, Quick Revive. And yes, I can confirm the existence of this perk. Now, some of these may share similarities to COD Zombies, but obviously the names are different, and let me explain what they do. Health Perk doubles your health as the perk name implies, just like Juggernaut. Wicked Grenade had you throw 3 grenades instead of 1, and it only counted as 1 grenade being used. It was a really good perk, rest in peace, Wicked Grenade. Speed Perk, it makes you run faster and makes you reload faster, so kind of like Stamina Up and Speed Cola into 1. Ammo Perk, it doubles the amount of ammo you have in your stock. It's really good for high rounds and higher difficulties. Deadshot improves headshot damage a pretty good amount, and it is honestly one of the best perks in the game, in my opinion, of course. Double Mag, which the name implies, doubles the amount of ammo you can have in your mag. Rest in peace, Double Mag, it will always be missed. Gas Mask completely removes any gas damage taken by the hazmat zombies and sploders. This is really important to have in the earlier waves, especially if you don't have the health for the difficulty, so you make sure you get this one first or second. Double Bullets is the double tap of this game, giving you 2 times damage every single shot, shooting an extra bullet before only the cost of 1. So it's basically the, just double tap, but on steroids. Now, Quick Revive was never released, and no information is out about it, but it's safe to assume it was going to increase your revive time by a lot, as it was really wanted by the community and suggested a lot, but it just could never see the light of day. Now, with the perks out of the way, let's talk about the weapon upgrade machine. It is very similar to the Pack-a-Punch from COD Zombies. What it does in Police is increase your gun's damage by 2 times, and you lose it when you fully die, so when you respawn, you just don't have the Pack-a-Punch anymore, and you have to rebuy it. That will be all for this segment of the video. Now let's move on to the next. If you couldn't tell by the intro, now I'm going to start talking about Left 4 Dead. When I started playing Police for the first time, I was instantly reminded of Left 4 Dead, as I grew up playing both of them on the 360, and it honestly made me fall in love with the game faster than I would have before. Left 4 Dead is a mission-styled zombie game released in 2008, with the sequel releasing in 2009. You spawn in with 3 others, they can be bots or real players, depending on if you do online or not. And you fight through hordes, which include special infected, to reach the safe house at the end of each level, and at the end of every campaign you fight against horde after horde before entering a helicopter, but 9 times out of 10 one of the survivors shoot the driver anyways. Now, the part I'm talking about that's similar is obviously the special infected. Police has a wide variety of these, and I'll list what special infected both games have. Left 4 Dead has jockeys, chargers, witches, hunters, spitters, boomers, smokers, and the second most dangerous one out of them all, the tanks, but the most dangerous is actually Purple Francis. Police has, and I will include removed ones too, spitters, which were removed, rest in peace the spitters, sploders, which are the boomers of Police, reapers, which were removed unfortunately, I mean they were pretty annoying. crawlers, they were also removed. Tanks, hazmat zombies, floating eyeballs, which were removed also. The Goblin King, which is just like the boss nowadays. And the old giant bosses, which we will get into later. For a short period of time too, back in February and March, there was a special wave every 5 rounds, like the dog rounds and COD Zombies, where there would be demons spawning, and only those, like the entire round, just the demons, and they'd all just swarm you, and they did more damage than normal zombies. But they were quickly removed from the game, obviously. Now I'll explain what these infected did, but only include the ones that actually did anything. Spitters did exactly what the Left 4 Dead ones did. They spit goo at you and do damage over time, so like there's just a pool of like goo under it. Sploders explode on you, releasing an explosion of gas. They used to explode on death, but they don't anymore. That was removed. Reapers shot lasers at you that could go through walls and floors, so like just imagine a blue laser shooting you from just through 7 different walls. The Spitters also had this issue, which is why they revolted. Hazmat zombies explode upon death and cause insane damage to you. If you do not have the hazmat perk, it's just you're dead, bro. I do not remember much about these, but the floating eyeballs used to shoot lasers. I could be wrong, take it with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure that's what those did. The Goblin King is the boss that spawns every 10 waves, and he has an AoE attack where he hits you with his hammer on the ground and causes pretty big damage to the player, but the attack is really small, and it doesn't really feel like a boss in my honest opinion. The old bosses, which there was like 3 to 4 of them, all had unique attacks, and if you want to see what they did along with all the others, watch my round 100 video from around a year ago. It was on Prototype. It has everything but the floating eyeballs. Those were vaulted early on in the game. That will be all with this segment of the video. That will conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you all for the continued support throughout my career as a content creator. Make sure to join the official Discord server for PolyZ. I chat there often. There's a whole bunch of other people there. You can get help if you need help with this, like anything in game. You can get tips from anybody else. Like, it's just a really good server for the community, and everybody helps each other, and you get to see like updates, like when updates are going to happen, sneak peeks, and when like say a 2x XP or gold weekend's about to start, codes. So yeah, make sure to join. That link will be in the description. And as always, see you all in the next one. Peace.